Let's begin with a little line up and down. Not a big rainbow arc, but just a more flat arc. Then we'll show a little bit of the bottom of the mushroom and a stem. The stem should be quite thick and leaning to the side. On the bottom, there will be some little bit of leaves or grass. We can draw scribbly lines to show that. That's not the main part of the drawing, so we don't need to spend a lot of time on the bottom. But for the mushroom, we want to draw lines curving upward. On this side, they'll be curving, and then as we get to the middle, they'll be more straight, and then they'll begin to curve to the other side. This shows the roundness of the mushroom. Underneath, we'll see a shadow, so we can draw a light line showing the shadow area. On the top, the mushroom is a bit darker, so let's draw a line to remind ourselves where it's darker. So right on the top, and also right on the edge. Once we have this laid out, we can start shading. You can use different kinds of pencils to shade. For example, a darker pencil in an art set would have a B next to the name, such as 2B, 4B, or 6B, and a harder, sharper pencil would have an H next to the name. But for today, I'm just using one pencil. A 2B pencil is just fine, or a regular school pencil. Once I shade in my main areas, I can blend them or I can leave them just the way they are. That's up to you. For the sections underneath, they'll be shaded a little bit. You can press pretty lightly to make that shading, and then for each section you might see a little shadow right there that sticks out. On the top, I can do a little bit of light pencil to blend that. So you could stop there, or you could take another step and shade it. If you would like to blend, you can use a little scrap of tissue, or you can use a blender, a blending stump, which is just a rolled up piece of paper that you can get at any art store. This blending stump can take the pencil you have already created and bring it up into other areas so that you get a nice look of shading. So we can blend in the top area to get rid of any little white spaces using small circular motions. And then we can blend the bottom area by pulling that pencil down and just giving ourselves a nice soft edge instead of the hard pencil edge. If you like that, give it a try. If you liked it the way it was, you don't have to do anything at all. For the bottom shadow, I can blend that in as well, and then maybe put a little bit of shading down the back and to soften the edges. I can use whatever's left on my blender to shade in some of this leaf or sticks, swirly lines that I did on the bottom. And then you have your little mushroom. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time.